YouTube, what's up? It's the Sneaker Aficionado, the solution here with a video that people have asked me to do. They said, the solution, you're a sneaker OG. Talk to us about some sneakers that you would like to see retro but have not to be yet retro, or they've been retro and people forgot them, they slept on, they need to bring them back out. So I'm going to give you five sneakers that need to be retro. First off the list is the Adidas Superstar Run DMC Collabo. They came out with two colorways from it, from what I understand and what I remember. There's a white one with the white with the black stripes with Run DMC emblazoned on the back. Then there was a all black with I think a white or red shell toe. But we'll drop the picture in there. All right, just to be sure. We'll definitely put the picture in there. But those what I remember from my youth, and I thought they were really dope because people had the leather jackets to match. It was crazy. Number 4 is the Saucony / Spot Build Hang Times. Okay. Now I had to say slash because Spot Build was bought out by Saucony, which is one of the reasons why you have not seen the Spot Build basketball sneaker that I'm going to show, and you're seeing it in the video right now. Why they hadn't come back out, because there's a branding thing. What do they put on the sneaker? Do they leave off Saucony even though it's a Spot Build sneaker? So hopefully, and I've emailed them about that and say, hey, what's going on with that? Because we're looking for a very, very clean sneaker. This sneaker was actually competing for a while with the Air Jordan. Isn't that something? A lot of NBA players were wearing. You can Google that. I'm not going to name. I want you to look up this stuff. There are a lot of big name NBA players in the late 80s that were wearing the Hang Times by Saucony. Crazy sneaker. And they also had the Express, if I'm not mistaken, too, that did really well. It almost looks like that was in a leather colorway. The Hang Times were suede. Very clean looking kick. It rivaled the Air Force One and the Air Jordan. Dope sneaker. Is going to go for a lot of stuff. So Saucony, please release that sneaker. And do it for a good price. Trust me. People aren't going to pay, maybe they will, 150, but I see around 110 or so with those, maybe 89. But they will fly off the shelves. Trust me. I'll buy 2-3 pair of them. They look that great. Next is a sneaker that a lot of people forget about because this former player has his own line. He has his own signature line, his own brand, and people have forgotten about that. Patrick Ewing had an Adidas collaboration, and I had those. I actually had those. They were actually played out when I got them, but I forgot where my mom got them from. I think it was Marshall's, TJ Maxx or something back in the day. And they were like $19 for me, and I liked them. I wore them. I didn't care what anybody said because it had that Forum Concord top 10 look to them, but a bit more bulkier, and it just looked dope. They look dope. They basically made a premium version of those 3 sneakers to create the Patrick Ewing. And he also came out with the colorway I haven't seen in a very, very long time. But I looked up the picture, and you're going to see it in the video. Is the all black with the blue and orange New York Knicks colorway thrown in there. That is a crazy sneaker. Adidas, drop it. Coming at number 2 is another Adidas kick that I really want to see because Adidas, oh my goodness, you were killing the game back in the late, the 80s were yours almost besides the Jordans. And yeah, you had the Ride Labs, you had the Stan Smiths, you had the Shell Toes, and you had these, the Yvonne Lindell Adidas. A lot of people don't remember Yvonne Lindell. They remember Andre Agassi and McEnroe and those guys like that, and Stan Laver. But Yvonne Lindell was one of the great tennis players of the 80s, and he had his own signature tennis shoe sneaker. All right, that's where this stuff came about. On the East Coast, you're going to hear tennis shoes, especially in Baltimore. But very dope kick. Look at the colorways on there. Very clean sneaker. Just, oh my goodness. Awesome. Did they kind of flip and manipulate the Rod Lavers and the Yvonne Lindell? Kind of looks like it, but still a very dope sneaker. Number 1 is a sneaker I actually own, the Nike Delta Force. Complex ran this and said this is the number 1 sneaker that need to be retro, and here's why. It has Jordan 1S qualities to it, along with big Nike, Dunks, command force elements to it. But this is a very, very high-tech sneaker when it dropped, and I actually own a pair. The Nike Delta Force. Now you're saying the solution, how did you get your hands on these? So let's hear the story. So there I was, Rome, Italy, June of 2011, on vacation from a mission I was on. And there I was, just roaming a shopping area in Rome, Italy, believe it or not. And you're going to see the picture of me holding up the Leaning Tower of Pisa. You stand on top of this little pylon and it looks like you're holding it up. And I'm wearing these with a freaking Adidas t-shirt. Long story short, I spilled something on my shirt and I went and bought a new shirt, and that's all they had. It kind of matched what I had on. I was being a tourist. I didn't care. But let's talk about the sneaker. Very, very clean sneaker, and I could not believe that I got these for essentially what translates to less than $50 US dollars, but like 90 something euros was the conversion rate back then. But look at it. I had to stop wearing it once I realized what the sneaker was. I got some slight creasing in there, and I just put them in the closet. They still had dust from when I went back to Africa, because that's where I was at the time, and I had to clean them up. And these are very, very, as you said, I have worn these. Very, very dope sneaker. You can see where the Dunks, the big Nike, and the Son of Force had copied this sneaker. All right, but this sneaker is very, very comfortable. It looks great, especially with the oversized tongue that they were working on, and the padding right here. Even the Jordan Highs use this nylon padding right here. The metallics, basics patent leather, you see that incorporated in there, and also this reinforced lacing system and the contrast in toe. This is a very, very dope sneaker. Look on Google. People have bootlegged this sneaker to try to make different colorways, but when it drops, hopefully it drops. Come on, Nike. Very near future, because pundits are saying they're going to bring this back, and hopefully they do. This is a very, very dope sneaker, man. I'm telling you, if you get your hands on a pair, no matter what condition you're in, you have a collector's item, trust me. And when I found out what these were, I quickly took them off, cleaned them up, relaced them. These are not the original laces, by the way. The laces were bad. But my right foot is my push-off foot. I'm a former runner, and I always tend to crease my right shoe a little more, as you can tell. But like I said, I'll clean these up and get these right. But those are my top 5 sneakers that need to be retroed of all time. Trust me, if you get yourself a pair of these Delta Force, you have collector's items. Put them in the boxes, hold on to them, you're going to love them. Behind that, the Adidas Yvonne Lindell, dope sneaker. Coming in number 3, the Adidas Patrick Ewing, the original Patrick Ewing. Coming in number 4, the Saucony / Spot Build Hang Times. And number 5, rounded out, is the Adidas Superstar Run DMC Collabo. Both pair. You have to get those. Comment, like, subscribe. Remember, it's not about how much you pay for the sneaker. It's why did you pay that much for the sneaker. And I'm out of there. Boom.